now I'm cooking macaroni and cheese in the microwave here. And this is all the paperwork, or this is all the things that I got out of my Toyota when I bought the car. These are all the papers that were in the car when I bought it. And it's revealing on the fact that the previous owner of this car, of the Toyota, was a dentist. He was a dentist, and from the shop papers, they tell me that this car had more than 300,000 miles on it. Like this one says right here, mileage 305,000 miles. And there's another piece of paper, right? I don't know, might be this one. Nope. Another paper that tells me that I had more than 200,000 miles on it. I'm trying to find it right now. It's here somewhere. I think this might be it. Yeah. See, I guess when this guy had to smog it in, I guess on July of '98, this car had 297 or 93 or something. Well, 290,000 miles. And that's a lot of miles. And when I first bought this Toyota, it read only 113,000 miles. So, this car, the previous owner owned this car for like 5 years or so. As we can see right here, we got like 5 of these that say the same thing. So the previous owner of that car owned it for 5 years, and all these papers that he had to do with them, expired registration and stuff, court papers and stuff. I'm telling you. But it seems to me that they moved the miles back before they gave me the car. But it did, however, have a new engine in the car though. And it did, however, in restored condition. So I couldn't complain about that. So as long as it's in good order, I don't care. But I bought this car in the first place not even caring what it's been through. As long as it ran good, that's all I really cared for. But these are things that the cars could have gone through before we buy them, So we never know what the car had been through. But like I said, for the Toyota, I couldn't care any less, because I only bought that car for work, to waste the miles on for work. Yeah, cooking my. So, but I'm gonna be putting that Toyota for sale in about 2 weeks from now. Probably in about 2 weeks from now. Yeah, I guess I'm done now. See these brakes right here? I was hearing a lot of squealing. And so I took it apart right here, and I found out that it's not worn out. They're good, but it's making that squealing noise up. So after, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray some WD-40 around all the joints, all the areas where the metal is touching, and this should be okay. This part I feel needs to be turned. driving that one for today because the truck is being serviced. Yes. Me again. In the back. Yes. Tonight, or just right now, I'm going to be celebrating my victory of the work I've done, because I had fixed the power steering and at the same time it fixed the brakes too. Well, it fixed the power steering and the air conditioning, I mean. So right now I'm going to show the work. This is the work I did here. This right here. And I fixed this part right here. Because that's what was broken on the car. And then I fixed it. Now I got power steering and air conditioning. Well, that's Joe's new dog. Well, what, furry? Get in here. You're taking a walk, huh, y'all?
He's too big. What if he decides to run?
Okay, y'all. Oh. Yes, I got these on the mail today. Here, I got all the yes. Look what happened over here. The hose came loose. Came loose while I was driving. Well, when I was taking the test run. Man, I had a feeling it was gonna do that too. Man, I'm gonna have to fix that. Shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. tomorrow morning I'm gonna have to. That sucks. See, I don't even know if it's gonna work. Yeah, well, I fixed the problem on the power steering of my car, the Toyota. And gone, I was driving now 2 days with it fixed. And what I did is I just hammered the tip of that power steering hose there that got disconnected to make it wider so it can't pass the clamp when I put the clamps on. But that's that. But today I got ticketed for speeding. Today I got ticketed for speeding. I got a speeding ticket today on the truck, on the delivery truck, for going 53 on a 35, and they caught me by radar. Yes. I got some pretty interesting news for today. I sold the Toyota. I sold it today. This is Wednesday night, and I sold it tonight. Man, I didn't think the guy was gonna come over and get the car. I didn't think he was gonna do that. He was one of those, he looked like a very young guy, you know, and his father, his father bought him the car, I guess. He looked like an 18-year-old guy, he looked like very young, he had one of those kind of haircuts where it's porcupine. Black hair. He had black hair. And this is the guy that I sold the car to, or that's his name anyway, and he lives in Fontana. And I'm sending all this, I'm sending this to him because he needs a bill of sale. I marked it down for 300 bucks. We always do that so that we don't have to pay that much taxes. And then I gotta mail him this, so that way he can learn a little bit about the car, I'm just letting him know about some things in the car, just so he can. So I have to mail that tomorrow, so I can get to know the car. And this is the money right here. Check it out. This is the money that I got for the car. 100, 200. This is all the money right here. 300, 400. 500, 600, and then there's the other $1,000. Damn, got a lot of money here. A lot of money. I'm so used to carrying all kinds of money like this because I do a lot of that, or I've been doing that a lot in the last few years. A lot of money. 1,600 bucks. Yes. That's some pretty cool dreams, man, I tell you. I've been getting a lot of cool dreams lately. Well, about the fact that I got $1,600 for the car, and I had all kinds of crazy and spooky dreams about that because it's like, I had the money and I had to really hold it because I had people looking at it, and now I have thoughts that people would want to try to take it from me. And so I would lock it up real good in the Taurus or something. Yeah, so I got up the next morning. Right now this is a morning the next day after I sold the car. So I would might as well get $200 out of that money to pay the rent. I would might as well. So that's $1,600, but I might as well get 200 out of that. So the battery is fully charged. So I wonder if I have to replace the alternator too. I don't know if I even told you, but the starter gave out on my Mazda last night, as I was going home. I took my Taurus over to my job to go get the Mazda so I can use Mazda for now on for the deliveries. So now, like I said, I'm depending entirely on that Mazda now to go 150 miles a day. Damn. And then all of a sudden the starter gave out on that car. But I stopped at Kmart just for fun. Well, just to be sure that the battery and the starting system was working. And what else did I just discover? The starter gave out. But luckily though, there was AutoZone right close to where to where my car was at. Good thing. Good thing. Luckily that AutoZone parts store was there. And not only that, that's where I bought the starter at, and that's where I have the warranty, so I didn't have to pay for it. I ended up not paying for the starter, which is good. But this is like the second time this happened to me though. The starter gave out under warranty and stuff. 1,600 bucks. Look at all this money. $1,000 right there, and then this is 600. A lot of money. And that's what I got for the Toyota. Now I gotta put the battery in the Mazda, and I wonder if the charger is gonna be okay, or the battery, or the alternator. Yes. Well, this is a TV I'm selling, or I want to sell anyway.